Oh, I'm like sweating. We need to somehow combine yours and mine.
Right?
Yeah. Other girls are going to be joining a little bit later. But so I'll just go, I want to keep it quick so it doesn't take up too much time. But this is exciting. This is really exciting because rolling. A lot is happening on our little team Fit for Life. So it's really exciting. Anna is like hitting it out of the ballpark.
I know.
So,
oh my gosh. It's all because of Natalie.
No, I don't take any credit for it. You're doing so good and it's fun. And she and I have talked about so much how just with this whole deal, when people are ready, they're ready. And it's not hard when people are ready. If you feel like you are a salesman knocking on a door trying to pound it down, then they're not ready and you're doing it wrong. And so the whole trick is just to talk to people, talk to lots and lots of people. And the more people you talk to, then your chances of finding the people that are ready, it just goes up. So Anna's doing an awesome job of doing that and just keeps adding more people. And that's how you do it. It's a numbers game. For every 9 no's, you get a yes. And so if you just kind of keep that in your mind, like, oh, there's another no, check that up. Another no, check it up. Oh, yes, So yeah, and it's funny too, but it's all about how we approach it. And the whole way to approach it though really is to get to know people first. Like that is our number one thing, is to get to know people, get to know their concerns, know their struggles. And then after we know all that, then we say, hey, by the way, I happen to have access to some really awesome programs. What kind of things do you like? And then you can set them up with a program. So we just have to make sure that that's always our lead is, helping people and getting to know them first. So a couple things I just wanted to go over real quick. So we will do these calls. What's going on? Hi, you giving kisses? We will do these calls always on Tuesdays at 9:00. If that works for everybody. Hopefully those of us with children. Amy, I didn't even ask, do you have kids?
Yes, I have a daughter who's 8 and a son who's 5, and they're both in bed, so that's good.
Good, yeah. I know, because sometimes some of the other calls are like 7:30 or 8, and I have a hard time, like, that is like right in the middle of
all bedtime.
And obviously mine are not yet in bed, but we're a little closer.
Yeah, I told Hattie, I'm like, I'll come check on you. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
My kids just know now because they hear it all the time. I'm like, I'm getting on a call. Go to bed. Have fun.
Yeah.
So we will do these every Tuesday at 9. And sometimes they'll just be really quick. But it's just so great to just have, once a week, we know we're going to, check in. It's a great place to ask questions. We have the new coach mentorship going on. And so you'll have that call tomorrow. And so specific questions going with the trainings, Shannon will be able to answer all those. But other questions that don't specifically have to do with trainings, that's where we can talk about them here. Or just concerns or complaints or just wanting to vent or whatever it is. Or to wanting to, brag about how well things are. Like, this is our little group where we can do all that.
So Nat, on the calls from Shannon, is it like this when you call in with them? Like you're live like this?
Yeah. And the way she does, and as we get bigger, everyone just has their line muted except for her. And so most of the time you're just listening. And then if you want to comment on something, there's a chat box at the bottom. And so then if you want to say something, you just kind of put a chat. So little chats will pop up just because it's a bigger number of people. And as we get bigger, when we have more people, we'll probably kind of go that same route. But then if you have questions, and you can also say, hey, I have a question right here, and kind of and she'll unmute your line and then you can talk to her. And
Okay.
But she generally just has a lot of good things, and she keeps us together on dates and all that stuff too. Although her dates are a little bit different than ours. And so that's one thing I wanted to make sure we clarify what dates our little team's working on, because we're on a little different schedule with her, because we kind of are a week behind what she's working on. So on Monday, which is the 27th, is when our challenge is starting. And I need to actually I need to make myself a note here. I need to add Bethany and Carrie. I haven't added them. But have the rest of you gotten signed into the challenge app?
Yes.
Gotten
And
that?
I added, Amy, did you get it? It was an email. Did it show up as an email?
Oh, yes. I didn't sign into it yet, though.
Okay. So it's the Challenge Tracker app. It's called My Challenge Tracker app.
Okay.
And it's how we do all of our challenges. And
Okay.
you should always be part of one of these challenges. And once one ends, we'll start a new one. And then those are the groups that we invite people to join. So when we invite people to join the challenge, we all are in the challenge in the app together. And so before the challenge starts, you put in your weight and your before picture and your measurements.
Okay.
And then every day you can log your workout and your Shakeology. And so it's just a way, it's accountability. It's just a way to just keep you accountable. And so then you're doing that as the coach. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was just my main concern is that I haven't got it yet. It's supposed to be here Friday.
Right. Okay, so this is the deal. So, and it's because I have people I'm still talking to right now that are deciding if they're joining, and that's going to happen all the time. Like we always set a date, so we have a goal, and we need that. But every time I've done this, I have someone that starts the second week or whenever it is, just whenever you get it.
Okay.
The other thing is too, though, when you buy a challenge pack, you automatically have the club membership. And with the club membership, which is another thing we're going to talk about in a minute here, the club membership gives you access to Beachbody On Demand. So you can log into Beachbody On Demand now and have workouts.
Okay, yeah, I did see that.
But if you want to start doing the workouts with everybody on Monday, you already have access to them.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
So even if you don't have the DVDs, you can stream them that way. And you just do that by signing into your Team Beachbody. And then going to Beachbody On Demand. And so you can still start them and then start your shakes when they come.
Okay.
But you know, like I say, I have a couple people that bought challenge packs today, so they're not going to have them by Monday, you know. And so we just keep adding as people join.
Okay.
And so that's why, and at a certain point you have to kind of stop and then inviting to that group because, you know, then it gets pushed back. But if we have people still joining within the first 2 weeks, I'm okay with that. And then, you know, I don't like to run them more than about 5 weeks, you know.
Okay.
Most programs are 30-day programs or 21-day programs.
Okay.
So at a certain point, we'll stop and start a new one. So everybody should start using that app on Monday. And I think everyone's doing 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme, right? Anna, are all the packs that you've sold, are they all 21-day fix or extreme?
Yep. Amy's doing 21-day fix. Tamara's doing 21-day fix. A couple of the girls that bought the challenge packs are waiting to start until August. I did add them to the challenge group. So I'll probably message them and just say, check it out. You know, if you want to see what it is.
That's
a couple
great.
are on vacation, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I have a couple people doing that same thing. Like, we have a birthday party and then we have family vacation. I'm like, okay, that's great. It's on sale now, though. So
that's why they did it now, because they're like, on sale.
How long is it on sale?
Through June.
Okay.
Promotion. So all the first of every month, Beachbody will come out and tell you what's on sale for that month. And so there's always monthly promotions. And so the ones right now are and then Insanity, I think, is the other one, right? Oh no, that's
no, it's the one that I did. I did the 22.
The 22 hardcore.
Yep.
Right. Oh. Yeah. So anyway, so we just need to make sure that we all are starting that Monday, and I want to split up two just to kind of some responsibilities within that. So I will post because we want to make sure that there is a coach that is posting, someone that's in charge of posting every day. So in addition to your personal workout and your personal shake every day, we're going to have something that you're in charge of. So like Monday, I usually do like a motivational Monday and something kind of motivational and remind people to weigh in. Monday's weigh-in day. And so you do some kind of little post that says, you know, don't be afraid of the scale or something. I don't know. Or you can you put your mind to it or some little cute motivational thing, and then say, okay, hey, everybody, make sure you weigh in. It's Monday. And it's funny because some people have complained about Mondays being weigh-in days. But it's good because it makes you focus over the weekend. Because then you're like, okay, I'm not going to lose over the weekend. Because so often, if weigh-in day was Friday, then we'd go crazy on Saturday.
We'd go crazy over the weekend.
So it's good that Monday's weigh-in day. And then Tuesday's Transformation Tuesday. And so we always share a transformation story on Tuesday. And so I'll put someone in charge of that. Wednesday's Recipe Day. And so we'll do that one. Cool. Thursday, we can do either another motivational one, or sometimes I do Thursday as a thankful day. And so you do some kind of books just about generally being thankful and grateful for things we do have instead of focusing on the things we don't have. So it's kind of fun. And then Friday, I need to look. Anyway, and then Saturday, we remind everybody to plan their meals for the coming week. And so I will split those up. I will post it in our Facebook group. So everybody kind of has a little responsibility in the group, which is great because then you have your personal stuff you're working on, but you're also helping everybody else. And you have your little piece of responsibility. It's just one little thing, one day a week that you're in charge of doing that.
Awesome.
And then we'll talk about this next week because we're all going to kind of get going on this challenge because we have a lot of new people. So everyone doing their own challenge on Monday. And then once we hit July, then we'll do a free challenge altogether. Or we'll split it. We'll see how we want to split that up and then go into another paid challenge together. So for now, I just want to mainly focus on each of you guys individually and your goals and getting you where you want to be. The other thing that we need to talk about is just generally like our team goals and kind of what everybody wants out of it. And Amy, I need to know more about you and what are your thoughts? Are you wanting to make it a business? Are you wanting to make money?
Well, with me personally, I was just I needed something. I'm kind of in a rut. My son is 5, so I still haven't lost the baby weight, So I'm like, okay, and my clothes don't fit, and I refuse to buy bigger clothes, and I'm just uncomfortable in my own skin, Yeah. So I just needed something, and Anna just asked me at the exact right time because it's what I need. So that's my goal, is to feel better, to work on you. Yeah, to work on me, to be comfortable. But also then I started, listening to all of this training stuff and everything else, and starting to think, well, maybe I can do this.
Right?
So, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go.
And
here we go.
By the way, you're doing a great job posting in just my little free little thing. Like, you can totally tell you're natural at it.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Well, so the thing is that's what's so fun about all this is because the first thing is to work on yourself. Like, that really is. And I think for all of us, the number one goal is, how am I feeling? What is my energy level like? What, am I fitting in my clothes? All those things. And then the next thing is, okay, this is working for me and it's awesome. And so I want to help other people. And then it really is just this added benefit that we make money doing it. Like, it really, but the more people we help, obviously the more money we're going to make. And then getting coaches underneath us is really the thing that then starts helping us with that. So one of the goals I want to encourage all of us, I think everyone that is going to be tuning into this call tonight could totally make it to a diamond coach before summer is over. And a diamond coach means that you have 8 coaches underneath you. And right now that might sound scary, but
it sounds very scary.
we're gonna have Anna tell us in a minute here how quick it can go.
Okay.
The thing is, again, it's when people are ready, they're ready. And I mean, that we have a couple months to do this. I mean, we've got 3 months to do this, And what happens is, once you get to a diamond coach, so you have to have 8 coaches that are directly underneath you, and 2 of them need to be emerald coaches. An emerald coach is someone who just has 1 coach on each side.
Okay.
And when you get to that point, a lot of your income starts coming in through bonuses as opposed to just when somebody buys something. Because it gets kind of exhausting when you get to the point where you're like, oh, I didn't sell anything this week. Okay, so I don't make any money this week. Oh, I did sell something this week, so now I make something this week. If you can get 8 people underneath you, then you're in a position where even if you have a week you don't sell something, you're still going to see money. And so that's why, and so they're just that consistency is there a little bit more. And so, you know, I think our team goal should be is to get as many of us as we can to, especially those that are teachers and just with school coming back in the fall, if we can get to Diamond before that point, then we can coast a little better, you know. Well, and even Shannon was telling me the story of a girl yesterday who got to Diamond really fast. She did really well getting to Diamond, and then all these things happened in her personal life, and really everything fell apart, and she really was hardly doing anything in the business, but she's kept making money. And then when she was ready to come back and put some more time into it, she already had this business that was kind of sitting there waiting for her. So that's
awesome
for us, is if we can all get us all the Diamond, then, you know, the faster we get there, then, and it still takes a while for everything to build up. It's not a fast money meter. But the quicker we get there, and 8, I know sounds scary, but it's totally doable. Anna, real quick, just give us a quick summary of how this has all gone for you in the last little bit here.
Okay, so Natalie, when I posted my original transformation picture, Natalie, your friends on Facebook, and she messaged me and was like, hey, I have this friend who does these free challenges. Would you like to join? And I was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. So I did a little free challenge, and it was great and fine. And Shannon messaged me, and she's like, hey, do you think you'd want to be a coach? And I was like, well, maybe. And I thought about it, and I was like, okay. But then softball was starting. And I was like, yeah, no, not going to happen. Like, I was like, Shannon, I'm still interested, but I can't do it right now. And like the first week of summer, Nat-ish, I was like, I think I'm ready. And so I messaged Shannon, and she's like, okay, I'm going to hook you up with Natalie. And I was like, perfect. I know Nat. I'm comfortable with her. And so we met early last week. Was it early last week?
It was last Tuesday.
Tuesday. So I did a little 4-day. You joined the little 4-day challenge. And out of that challenge, I got you and Tamara as coaches. I have another gal who's getting back from vacation, who I think we can convince, because she wants to sign up her husband. And that was the thing I was telling you.
She was on, yep.
So, right. So sign up Chad. That's one side of your leg. Like I signed up Danny. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Exactly. So I signed up Danny. So I had one side. And then you and Tamara literally showed up within hours. We're like, yep, I'm ready. And I was like, oh my Lanta, this is crazy. And so if I can get Lonnie to join, and then I have a friend who's already doing Shakeology monthly. And when I was looking to do it back before softball, I was like, if I join, will you be a coach and you can get your Shakeology at a discount? She's like, yeah. And so I've already talked to her. We're meeting tomorrow, and I think I can get her on board. So that's 5?
Yeah.
5.
In 2 weeks.
They're all doing coaching?
And they're all doing coaching. And then on top of that, I've got 3 or 4 people that have bought challenge packs.
Nice.
In literally 2 weeks.
I know. I'm really excited to see the amount of your first paycheck, because
I know I'm excited.
It's going to be,
so cool.
I'm pretty sure you're going to break records. So my first paycheck was $265. And which was big. Shannon was really excited about it. She's like, oh my word, I don't know that I've seen one that big, but I'm pretty sure you're going to top that. So I'm really excited.
Cool.
And so, but the whole point is that, I mean, if you're ready to jump in, it's so doable. And so Anna has already made back her money and then some, in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks since the time that she started. I mean, really 1 week of working, something. And so, and that's the thing. And always, leading up to a challenge, there's going to be a little bit more of a push, a little bit more time you're putting in, because you're inviting a lot of people. But then once the challenge starts, the other thing too is, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's the Power of Threes. This is this is in one of the trainings. So we'll get to it if you haven't seen it. Can you see that on there, Bob?
I think that's one that Shannon posted, the PDF.
Yeah. So this one is so good because what was happening with me was, if I was leading up to a challenge, it was crazy, and then it was like this roller coaster. This has really helped me to just even it out. And so every day is the same. And so it just encourages you, every day you add 3 people to you just make contact with 3 new people. So that's just like becoming a Facebook friend or something with 3 new people. And after you've done 3, you're done. And then 5 people, you are just like commenting on their posts. And you just say, oh, cute dog, or, you know, your kids are awesome, or whatever it is, you know, 5 people. And you only have to do that with 5 people's posts, you know, and then you move on. And then 3 people you either invite to a challenge, or you just kind of plant seeds to a challenge. You're just messaging them about their health and fitness goals or something. So you're kind of actually talking about what you do. 1 person a day, you present the business or the coaching. And then it has you check in, and then you need to check into your team page and your challenges and all that stuff. Then posting on Facebook, and then following up with 6 people. And then it also has a place at the bottom for you to mark your daily workout, Shakeology, and personal development. Anyway, but so it's so great because the other morning I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to wake up in the morning, and because you can bust this out. It's your power hour, and you can bust it out in 30 minutes. You can do all of that, you know.
Natalie, did you watch that? Amy, I think you did what was her name? The one this morning that she was a teacher and she retired.
Mm-hmm.
It was yesterday.
Yeah.
I really liked how she was talking about pockets of time. I mean, it's easy to do a power hour now because we're out of school, but I'm thinking, you know, to sacrifice 3 days a week at lunch, or, you know, a couple times of your prep, you know, or I really liked that. It was a good call.
I know. Well, and that was my concern, thinking about it for the future. Well, can I do this? And thinking about how busy school is all the time and everything, and I can totally do it. I could do it.
And that's where, if you just have these little goals, you're like, okay, I just have to message 3 people a day. You know what I mean? And you just do those things, and then it's not overwhelming, but then it never stops. Because what's going to happen is if you talk to all your friends, and then suddenly you run out of friends. But if every day you just are kind of messaging new people, and the line that I love to use when I'm sending a Facebook message, a friend request, I always request them, and then right after I send them a personal message, and I say, hey, it's so fun to connect on Facebook. Have a great day. End of story. And people are so much more likely to accept your request if there's just a little happy thing. Every once in a while I get someone that's a little skeptical, and they're like, why are you talking to me? And I'm like, oh, I just love meeting new people. Isn't it fun to meet new people? You know, and so and it's really fun. Like, even just this week, it's so crazy. I end up in these big, long conversations with people I do not know at all. And suddenly I'm thinking about them, and I'm like, this is really crazy how this works, but it does. And then you're in a position, you know, and then you want to wait a few weeks until you present something. I think they say usually the average is about 2 months from the time that you very first have contact with someone until they're ready to do something. And so you don't want to talk to someone and then the next day say, oh, by the way, the real reason that I messaged you and made your friend because I actually trying to get you in this group. You know, you want to give them time, but so then you keep track of, I like to keep track of the order I put them in. And so then I can go back and I say, okay, who did I add last month? And those are the people that I'm going to now try to kind of plant seeds as far as invitations go.
Invitations to your free challenge, Nat?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And that's where you just keep your free group going all the time, because then as you find people, you always have that to add them to. And then if you have, a 6-day walking challenge or whatever coming up, then you can really make a push the few days before that, for that. But always have your free community as, somewhere to invite people.
Okay. So my question is, when you're finding totally random strangers, how do you even approach that as far like, what do you say to, just to even become friends or to become interested?
Right. I mean, a lot of it. So I always try to find like something I haven't come, like a girl I started messaging this week. She knows somebody that I know from Chicago. And so I just said, hey, fun to connect on Facebook. I love Tiffany. She's such a fun person. How do you know Tiffany?
Okay.
And so then she just responded and said, oh, I know her. We grew up together. And so then we talked about Tiffany for a while. And, oh, are you still in contact with Tiffany? And where did you guys grow up? Oh, you grew up in California. And we're just talking about where she grew up. And then I said, well, do you have kids? And, oh, where do you live? And it's just purely get to know you. And then I always try to, at some point, just kind of change it to, oh, you live in California. Do you like outdoor activities there? You know, I mean, there's your in, right?
Right.
And then you can say, oh, well, I love outdoor activities too. You know, working out is just something I love to do every day. And there you go, you know, and you're in. And then you can say, do you work out, and are you working on anything? And then it's there. But this is something that happens over a course of several days, if not a couple of weeks. Usually I have like my initial contact, and then the next week and then I start commenting on their posts.
Because they like you, you guys become friends.
Right, because then we're friends, and so then I watch their posts, and I'm just commenting, oh, cute kids, and cute whatever, you know, and commenting on their things, and so then they're seeing my name, and then the next week I send another one, say, oh, it was so fun to see that you posted about such and such.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that, you know, and then you're just following up on them, you're just learning about them, you're learning about their life, and you really are investing in them, and that's why this is not a sales job. You don't knock on the door and sell them something and walk off. This really is, you know, it's like being an investigator, and you're just finding out of people, and it's really fun. You know, you're learning about people from all over, and and then over the course of time, then you know, eventually get to, oh, you know, I know this person likes outdoors activities, and I know that they, you know, always have a water bottle with them in every picture, or whatever it is, you know.
Right.
And then you say, hey, by the way, I have this free group, you want to join it. And so, you know, you just get to know them. That really is how you do it. And then you try to find something in common, or, you know, something like that. So does that help?
Yeah, no, and I like that you said it may take a couple weeks, because you really want to invest in them.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it's like you guys said, and Shannon too, eventually I'm going to run out of Facebook friends. I mean, now it's super easy to be like, hey, you know, blah, 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 join my group because I know you, but that's the part that kind of makes me nervous, is like, oh, geez, you know, I mean, I'm not there yet, but eventually I'm going to have to find some friends that are not my friends.
That's kind of what I told you about, is it's kind of like the post-honeymoon slump. Like, right after I signed up, I had a big group. I was just like you, Anna. I did really awesome. I got like 6 people in that first challenge. I was super excited about it. I ran my first challenge. Everything was awesome. And then I got to month 2, and I was like, well, I already talked to all my friends. So now what do I do? Right. Yeah. And so that is what you really do. Just have to every day be talking to new people, and just commenting on people's things, messaging new friends. You have to be careful you need to go back through your outgoing friend requests at least once a week. And if there are ones that have been sitting there for a week and they haven't responded, delete them, because Facebook will like block you if you have too many requests out there.
Oh, okay.
So you want to keep it. I think Shannon calls it like Facebook prison or something. Or like you want to stay out of Facebook jail. So but you always want to be talking to new people. But it doesn't have to be a big deal. It's like one new person a day or 3 new people a day, and you can kind of figure out what your goal is. Like for me, for a long time, I was like, every day I send out 1 friend request. Like that's my, you know, and now I'm trying to do 3. But on days, not on days that are crazy busy, it's just 1, and that's okay. And I still did it, and I can still check it off my list.
Yeah.
So a couple other things. So I just clarify, and these are things that I didn't know starting, and Shannon and I had a big long talk about last night, and that's why there's a new part of the training she added today, because I was like, okay.
I saw there, it's a comment.
It's the free club membership comes with free 30-day club trial membership comes with all the challenge packs. Everyone has seen that. And it gives you the access to the on-demand, like we were talking about, Amy. And so you can, and with that, you can, any workout program you've purchased, you can watch. You also can, sorry, I'm getting a pop-up. You also can purchase some of the other programs, or there's just a bunch of other free ones. There's like thousands of ones that you can so for a lot of people, they're like, okay, well, I'll do it for the free for the 30 days and then I'm going to cancel it. If you want to go for Success Club, and we'll talk more about that, you need to keep your club membership. It's $2.99 a week, and they bill it quarterly, so it's like almost $40. It's right around $40 quarterly to have it. And it gives you access to the workouts, and then also to recipes and different things like that. So for Success Club, though, you need to keep that. And that's something I didn't understand, and I canceled it. And then so I'm getting all these I'm selling all these challenge packs, but then I was missing out on promotions because of this little tiny thing. And so hang on to it. If you're wanting to make money, hang on to the club membership. Just let us go ahead and bill you $40. You'll make it back. It's going to be okay. But yeah, so it's, just hang on to it. The other thing is, so for Success Club means you help at least 3 people a month. So that means you get 5 Success Club points. Anytime you sell a challenge pack, it's 2 points. And so if you get 2 people, that's 4 points. So in order to cross over to 6, it's 2 points.
Cross the threshold.
And then Success Club 10 is when you help 5 people or more. And when you get Success Club, so Success Club, you have to sell the 3 challenge packs, have your own club membership, and also purchase your own Shakeology. You need to have 90 points of personal volume, and Shakeology satisfies that. You could also, if you didn't do Shakeology, if you bought essentially $90 in workouts that month, that would also satisfy that. So, because it's
I'm looking forward to the Shakeology.
What? You'll stay with it?
I'm looking forward to the Shakeology part.
No, that's the other thing that's so great. So I did Shakeology on and off for over a year before I joined as a coach. And I did not realize the benefits of it until I started drinking it every day for like over a month. And really, I was the kind of person that took a nap all the time. Like every afternoon I was like, I just got to close my eyes for 10 minutes, Yeah. And I don't anymore. If I close my eyes for 10 minutes in the afternoon, I can't fall asleep that night. And so it's just great. It really, but you don't realize that until you've done it consistently for a long time. And so that's why it's really good. They say to always give it at least 3 months. Really try it for 3 months before you feel. Anyway, so to be Success Club, you have to have sell the 3, have your club membership, and then also have 90 personal volume points, which the Shakeology covers. And then if you have Success Club, what happens is then Beachbody will give you customers. So like Anna, when she bought her original 21-day fix, she just got on beachbody.com and bought it. And she was assigned to some coach. And that she didn't know. So when you have Success Club, you get those people that Beachbody is paying thousands of dollars in, all kinds of, advertising and everything. But then we get their customers if we are qualifying for Success Club. The other thing is that if you get Success Club your first 3 months of being a coach, you're considered a Success Starter, which gets you a ticket to the Coach Summit the following year, and which is the big convention for coaches. So that's really cool because there's a free trip right there, So that's exciting. And that's why I got really upset, because I was like, this stupid club membership may keep me from getting my free trip. Anyway, and I think we're going to be okay. I've talked to a gajillion people, but it's going to be great. So keep your club membership. A couple other things. This thing's going to time out in 5 minutes. I just want to make sure everybody is tuned into the trainings and is following along with those. Make sure you go through them and actually watch all of them. Even if you're like, oh, it's a 30-minute video, I don't have time. Watch 15 minutes, watch the next 15 later, whatever it is. Make sure you get through all of them. Make sure you set up your Team Beachbody page. That's in one of the trainings. And make sure you get your EFT set up. So for your payments, so that when you do make money, if you do have a sale, they know how to pay you. That's another thing I missed. See, I'm telling you all these things I missed. And so then I got charged like $5 so they could write me a check or something. So
oh no,
set up the EFT so they know where to send the money when you get it. And then let me see what my other notes here.
I'm writing notes down. Sorry.
No, you're good. And we'll talk more tomorrow. Amy and I are meeting tomorrow. We're so excited.
Good. That's awesome. So those are just a couple things I just wanted to make sure I got through. I will make sure that I post in our group who's going to do what in our team. Make sure we get everyone going on Monday with that. And the biggest thing is to focus on yourself first. Focus on your workouts, your Shakeology, taking care of you. Because then when you're feeling good and you're eating good, like that's all it takes. And people say, oh my word, how do you have so much energy? You look so great. And that sells more challenge packs than anything else.
So that was one of my questions because I haven't done it yet, so I haven't experienced it yet.
Right.
So to help others, if I haven't experienced it yet, do you know what I mean? Like
right.
with Anna,
so the thing that's so great is you can share your story as you are living your story. You share it, and so right now you can be posting. I am so excited! I'm taking on this new challenge, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that is success enough right there.
Okay.
Or when you have your meeting with Anna tomorrow, take a selfie with her and be like, we had this super fun business meeting today and it was so fun. Actually, Anna was over, we didn't do that. And I was like,
I know.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, those kind of things. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay.
And then just make sure, I had one other thought. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, start sharing things on Facebook. But don't say, oh, I'm so excited that I work for Beachbody now. We don't want to say, oh, look at me in my Shakeology bag. I love this shake. Like, it's not an advertisement. We let Beachbody.com do all of that. Just do posts like, oh, I had a great workout this morning. It felt so good. It was only 22 minutes and it totally worked me. It was awesome. Just things like that. Or we had a healthy meal tonight for dinner and I always feel so much better when we do that. Just little things.
Okay.
Or just so people start noticing, oh, wow, she's making healthy choices and making changes and just start. And that right there is your story. That's enough for people to ask what it is you're doing. And then also we share other people's transformation stories while we're waiting for our own to come in. The other thing, the 3-day refresh is so great for that. There's a challenge group going on right now with a bunch of coaches that are doing, I did it last week, that are doing, because if you want results quick, so you have something to show, it's great because it's only 3 days. And so
I totally think I'm going to do that before school starts.
Yeah, no, it's so great. It's such a good, I mean, I lost 4 pounds and 7 inches in 3 days. And so it was such a great, whoa, so if you need something to hurry and share, then there's a story for you and you can add that at any point. So, any other questions?
This is really silly. Next month, I want to try strawberry Shakeology. How do is it like a standing order that I get chocolate, or how do I change my order?
So you can just call them, or on Team Beachbody, if you, there's right on, when you first go to the Team Beachbody page, there is a link that says, do you want to change your Shakeology flavor?
Is it on when I go to my page?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
When you sign in on your own, I think I saw
or
that,
anytime you can just call the customer service. And like what I do, I just switched mine so that mine's going to alternate between 2 flavors. I really like
that's a great idea.
And the regular chocolate. And so as an FYI, strawberry is my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried vanilla?
But the vanilla is good. And the vanilla, actually, you can throw strawberries or something in with. So
maybe I'll try vanilla.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I know so many, but yeah, so you can have them alternate between 2 of them. You can always call and change it. And they're usually really quick and easy about it. And actually the customer service has really improved a lot, even just in since I've been involved. So, okay, this is about to time me out. We have officially reached our time limit. I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome.
Me too.
And if you guys have any questions, feel free, post them in the group so then we can because we all have the same questions. Post the group questions, we'll answer them together.
Okay, and that was one of my other questions really quick, is that there's so many different groups.
Yeah. So specific questions, if you want to answer quick, do it in the Fit for Life one, because I'll check that one and you'll get them faster.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll go from there. Okay. You guys are awesome. Have a fantastic night, and we will talk to you later.
Nice.
I don't know where I'm waving. Goodbye.